it sounded like something was still inside. And so I looked inside with my little light.
I hate.
Yo, I'm back at it again. I've been out for a minute, at least a month and a half. Feel like a rookie again. Now I'm playing, I'm still a rookie, but hey, my old camera took a head dive. Tried to set it up to get repaired, but that was a no-go. I bought a new camera and I'm back in business. Today, we got a new compilation that might take you for a loop. Let's check it out.
Quick little story for you kids. SHA-256. You know what SHA-256 is? It's the algorithm that is behind the encryption of Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. Do you know who invented SHA-256? NSA. Look that up. Think about that. The government created the encryption that Bitcoin uses. In fact, the government created the entire internet. I'm just saying, if you're going to release something to the world or let it be released to the world, and you're the creator of everything, just a few things to think about.
Yeah. I had no idea of SHA-256 or NS's involvement with Bitcoin, but I do know lately Bitcoin has been dropping and I need that thing to go to the moon.
I just opened this Mike's Harder strawberry can and I'm literally shaking because I'm so disgusted right now. I opened this and I took a sip and then I was like, okay, maybe it's a little, I don't know. Maybe something's a little wrong with it. I don't know. So I took another sip just to make sure and it was gross. So I poured it out into my sink. And then it sounded like something was still inside. And so I looked inside with my little light. And there's a dead mouse inside. Oh my God, I'm shaking. I feel so sick right now. That's disgusting. Oh my God.
This was a bad ending for Tom and Jerry hide and seek game because Jerry went to the wrong place to hide. But all jokes aside, Mike's hard quality control team got a big F for this.
I've seen enough videos of people posting rubbery watermelon. I can't believe I got one. I got a rubbery watermelon. The texture is so weird. Like,
I don't know what kind of watermelon they're selling you in the USA, but out here in Italy, it just breaks up.
you gotta bend it so far before it will break.
This stuff, oh my gosh, it breaks. It's not plastic. Look at this. Oh man. This is real watermelon. What's going on, USA? Get your shit together.
I got a rubbery watermelon. The texture is so weird. Like, you gotta bend it so far before it will break.
With the flex and bend that watermelon had, I don't think there's much of a difference between her slice and a toy watermelon from Target. She's having a hard time breaking it. She'll have a much harder time digesting it. She might as well just throw it in the nearest trash can and call it a day. I'm not sure what I just looked at, but I'll go on a limb and say this is probably a meat market in one of the Asian countries because generally speaking, their food palate stretches way beyond us Westerners.
No.
Now, this is absolutely crazy. This is why I say you have to continue to be prayed up because the devil is always lurking. The devil is always lurking. This is why you cannot eat everybody food. This is why you have to continue to be prayed up when you're going into a restaurant, even when you're going through a drive-thru, because there is demonic people on this earth. that like to do witchcraft, that like to do voodoo and put harm on people's life. That's why you gotta stay prayed up and covered in the blood of Jesus.
The importance of saying my grace before a meal just went up a notch higher after seeing this.
The Secret Service agent who took out the person who was attempting to assassinate Donald Trump has now lost his job. A lot of people have heavily scrutinized the fact that he basically had the shooter completely lined up in his line of sight but didn't take the shot. This information may or may not be true, but if it is, the person in this photo is known as Jonathan Willis. Jonathan Willis is a Secret Service agent who was given direct orders to not take the shot when he had him in his line of sight for over 3 minutes. That's right, he had him in his line of sight for over 3 minutes, but the head of Secret Service told him not to take the shot. If this is actually true, it would actually make a lot of sense because you can clearly see in several different videos that the Secret Service agent was basically just looking down his line of sight for a while in the same direction. Keep in mind that the agent ended up disregarding the orders and took the shot out against the person who was trying to assassinate the previous president. It could be several days before we get any more information on this, but make sure you're following and I'll update you with everything because I'm sure we are all asking the same question. Should this Secret Service agent be held responsible or no?
I'm sure there's a lot of blame to pass around, but in order for me to know where the liability lies, I'll need to know the context of the conversation between the head and the sniper within the Secret Service, but that would never happen. But besides our political views, we should all be happy that DJT did not get mortally hurt. How a suitcase full of crabs was able to get through the airport security is beyond me. Too bad Joe Scrapshot couldn't get a hold of this.
So someone DM'd me this video, which is an interview in Spanish, and then it shows this video. So I'm just showing you a little bit of what the guy's talking about. But everything that happened in Miami, we got to stay curious. I'm not sure about this though, but check out the interview.
30 patrullas y un helicóptero andaban siguiendo en la noche de Miami a esta criatura.
What do you guys think? I mean, obviously the quality is always bad, but like, how can you recreate that? That looks like a lizard demon alien.
Otro video de la criatura. Camina en 4 patas y tiene una cola muy al estilo de los aliens de las películas de Sigourney Weaver. Y pues bueno.
Is this a movie? Is this footage from a movie?
Pero yo sí creo que existen. A lo mejor los videos que tenemos todos son falsos, pero de que existen, existen.
Is this footage from a movie? Comment below and let me guys know what's going on in Miami.
My guess is that video is faker than a $3 bill. I mean, the video quality is terrible, which doesn't help. It looked like it was captured in the 1930s. I mean, we're in 2024 for crying out loud.
It is my great honor to introduce the President of the United States, President Joe Biden.
Thank you, Secretary Buttigieg. Thank you all for being here. Please sit down.
I can't really fault Biden too much because you're asking and begging to get roasted with the last name like Buttigieg. He may want to contemplate changing it.
I haven't even had this camera set up a day and already caught paranormal activity. Watch the mirror. I hate this creepy AF haunted, spooky, ghoul-infested house.
I don't think this family was expecting any additional company while watching Miss Rachel. Leave it up to me. I'll sell the house as is without involving the cleaning crew.
This is absolutely insane. I didn't sign up for this. Get Joe Biden out of Homeland Security ASAP. Majority. They say the price tag per year is $451 billion. That is both for the housing and care of the asylum seekers as well as those known.
There's no denying that care and attention for illegal immigrants should be taken into consideration. But with that amount of money, the U.S. government can literally build over 2 million tiny homes for the homeless in America. Literally.
So has anybody else figured this out? that this April, we have 10 days in a row that are palindrome days. Basically meaning you read the date from front to back or from back to front, it's the same exact numbers. 10 days in a row. Has this ever happened before? Like, this is crazy. And we have a total solar eclipse happening this month. Yeah. This April is wild. This April is wild. And it starts on 4/20. This is crazy. This is crazy. I want to know. I don't even know. Like, I have to look this up. So have we ever had this many dates, like palindrome dates in 1 month? And these are like all back to back from 4/20 to 4/29 this year. All the dates are palindrome dates. So if you read it from the beginning, from front to back, and then turn around and read it from back to front, it's the same dates. It's the same thing. The same number pattern. That's crazy. That's crazy. Does this mean something? Where are my conspiracy theory people at? I need to know. Like, I need to know. Has anybody else picked up on this? Because this is blowing my mind.
I'm not sure if there's any significance to the palindrome dates, nor am I aware of any prior months or years where this has been the case. Let me know in the comments below if there's any meaning to it. Alright guys, that's it for the video. If you stuck all the way through, I greatly appreciate it. But before you leave, don't forget to like this video, sub up to the channel. I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, peace and love.